Alright, time for some Monster Hunter Wilds. So we boot up the game and... let me just dox myself. Oh, it also wants my birthday. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I should agree to that too. What do you mean I need to agree to my agreement? Oh, well, yeah, I guess my save data is nice. Yeah, I guess I gotta agree to this too. Okay, button layouts. Yeah, I guess brightness is pretty important. Can I play the game yet? Did I install Monster Hunter or a calculator? So the game begins with Eggman's egg fleet committing imperialism onto the western lands. But who's gonna stop him? Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. Do you like my character? Look guys, even Tails is here. But we can't put two tails on him, so Tail, I hope you like my character, because we have to suffer with him for the rest of the game. Seriously, he looks like if a Smurf second to come.
I've got a job for you, 621. Oh my god. What the fuck?
So we meet the, voice actor of Endeavor, who tells me that my reputation precedes me. The game introduces us formally to the local orphan, who we will now be escorting through the entire game. I say formally, because last time we saw him, he was a little, busy. That's where we come in. Us, the Research Commission, a powerful organization whose sole purpose is to spread its democratic ideals onto any foreign creatures forsaken by God. Sorry, wrong game. We're committing imperialism when we then spot a sandstorm. But not just any sandstorm, that's a bunch of sand leviathans. And they're currently trying to reduce the hunger problem. Being the greedy Democrats that we are, we say no to that and proceed to steal a horse. My companions are praising me and rewarding with something I can't say no to. A big ass sword. And money. We're gonna need a lot of that. But Caden, how do we get money? Well, have you read the title of the game? By the way, Google Docs says my name is spelled wrong. After saving the local Native American, we then get to pick our weapon. There are many options that I will not get into because I don't get paid to do this. So instead, I will be going into great detail of my personal weapon of choice in every single Monster Hunter I've played. Introducing the Swag Axe. That's actually what I call this thing. The Swag Axe, or the actual Acreatus correctness name, the Switch Axe, has two attack modes it switches between. Axe mode and sword mode. In Axe mode, you are responsible for two things, chopping and chopping sideways. After using Axe mode for about 5 seconds, you may start to think, ah, I should commit some war crimes. So you then switch to sword mode and, stick your blade in them. Holy shit, this is the greatest thing ever made. Yeah, I'm gonna run this religiously for the rest of the game. But that's not all sword mode can do. It can also be charged. You can charge sword mode in one of two ways. Hitting the monster or embarrassing the monster. Hitting the monster is pretty straightforward. No, genuinely, there's actually no cap to how long I can swing this thing. It just kind of keeps going forever. To embarrass the monster, you must do the ancient technique of parrying it. And no, don't try to parry the fireballs. Believe me, I tested this. Parrying is not without its drawbacks. If you parry too early or too late, you are then subject to whatever butt fucking the monster was preparing for you. The same one you were trying to parry. It's what? What is that? What is he doing? There is nowhere to hide. I repeat, there is nowhere to hide. How do I do this? Don't kaiju me, please. Stop being a kaiju. This game fucking sucks, dude, I swear to God. Gonna go play some Elden Ring. In short, learn how to parry. The actual term is offsetting, which I didn't even know was a word until I looked it up in the dictionary. Apparently, Wilds is smarter than me. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, we were meeting a frog. God, I wish that was me. Oh, fuck, right, hunting. Forgot about that part. Fear not, for I am here. Time to introduce this frog to the concept of terrorism. Our wild adventure begins in the Windward Plains, which is an interesting name for the Sahara Desert. Here in the Windward Plains, we are introduced to a few core mechanics that will be with us for the rest of the game. Focus mode, Wild's main combat mechanic. Everything in the game is built around it. Lock the fuck in, samurai, because we just tore a hole through the monster's skin. That's right, get the rubber gloves, this is a prostate exam. This hole in the ozone layer allows us to defy the laws of physics and do damage to the monster via mind control. This isn't just for damage, this can also be used for a strategic advantage. You can activate Savage Axe on the Charge Blade, charge Sword Mode on the Switch Axe, and finally become the storm that is approaching. A certain friend of mine would call that foolishness, for there can only be one storm, and it is not you. Granted, you could still do all these things the normal way, but the monster isn't just gonna stand there and let you hit it. The Windward Plains is also home to Kanafa Village, a socialist empire ran by Mama Murphy, who under her tyrannical rule forces all her villagers to make wind chimes every day, just to scare off the oversized rats. Personally, I'd recommend living here. They even have free healthcare. Side effects may include a heart attack or obesity. I have literally never played a game that's made me hungry just from a cutscene. Jesus fucking Christ, Capcom, gonna raise the obesity rate even higher. Say theoretically you do make fish with garlic and honey. Look, I'm genuinely telling you this right now, do not mix garlic, honey, and fish. The game may make it look good, but trust me, it's just a game. I will not be held responsible for your cremation finances. Mama Murphy also has access to an unlimited amount of horses. First you steal them, then you use them, then they take them from you, and then you steal them back, and for some reason they never bring it up to you. Don't tell them I'm stealing, guys, it'll be our little secret. My secret happens to rhyme with Chatto. Yes, you can customize them. You could base your secret off of popular soda brands, or you could base it off of your favorite YouTube personality. Mine's homosexual Donald Trump. Thanks for giving me my horseback, officer. I'll make sure to drive responsibly. Now that we got our horseback, we have a new question to answer. Why does the color of the sky keep changing? Well, first of all, that's just my editing. Hi, I'm Caden. Nice to meet you. And second of all, that would be the game's seasons. That's right, guys. This is actually a playthrough of The Last of Us. I like the part where I actually show footage of the game. For the sake of not being repetitive, I will go over all of this now. Every biome has 3 seasons it cycles through. The first and most normal season being Fallow. Fallow is a season of sparse resources, and a lot of the color brown. We really took inspiration from New Vegas with this one. Fallow is also unique in that more monsters spawn. So say I theoretically wanted to wear that chicken. I would then proceed to pull out my barbecue grill and rest at it. I would then be magically teleported back to the last tent I rested at, and then the Windward Plains would be fallow. This is how you crown hunt, by the way. So let's say, theoretically, I pulled out the barbecue grill again, and I happen to choose the inclemency season. I would then be transported to a hellish nightmare where everything is blue and that thing's glowing. It is here in the glowing thing where we are then confronted by this region's apex predator. Is it a monster? No, it's actually Thor, God of Thunder, and we need to stop him from becoming Love and Thunder. I'll be honest with you, this is actually the second Apex Predator. I would have covered the first one, but he's not really here. My suspicions say that he wouldn't survive here. Raid Owl is probably the coolest monster in the game. I really love the part in the fight where he kills you. He studied the ways of the electric chair, and also fucking lightning. Raidao's lightning is not just for offense. He also uses it as designer clothing. Really handy for if you're going to London. Gucci Raidao does not exist. Gucci Raidao cannot hurt you. Raidao is also a monster of extreme intelligence. It uses every bit of its abilities to its advantage. Raidao has spent its life adapting to the very storm it hunts in, using the very lightning from the storm as its own. Raidao can armor himself by superheating the sand into fulgurite, which is most definitely not the same process to make glass. Dude does not own an air fryer. I swear, this monster design is on crack. Genuinely, how did they come up with this? Okay, Capcom, seriously, where do we draw the line? That's not a monster anymore, that's just a fucking railgun. After receiving some shock therapy from the local dentist, we find ourselves in the Scarlet Forest, a vegan's paradise, a place of beauty, and where we meet the giant enemy spider. On first glance, it is incredibly obvious that the Scarlet Forest serves as a complete contrast to the Windward Plains. Instead of sporting vast open landscapes, it supports more narrow vegetated pathways, leading high above to the treetops and to the completely natural formation. The Scarlet Forest is also conveniently where all the fishing quests take place, while simultaneously being home to the best fishing spots in the entire game. Fishing is a whole other minigame with its own learning curve. Needless to say, I'm not going to explain it to you. You get a fishing rod from this bitch, you get bait from her, do quests, get more bait, go fish at Area 17. You're welcome. Go catch some funny water breeders, and do not use the net gadget, you will regret it.
Hey guys,
Be a dick.
I know how to get fish out of the water.
Please, no.
Hey guys, welcome back to my nature documentary. Here we see the giant fucking dragon. Let me observe it more closely. One could say a little too close. Yeah, the monsters in this place are pretty cool. I really like the spider that paralyzes you. Our first monster of the Scarlet Forest is the Lala Barina, a paralysis-themed monster who attacks with lunges, swipes, and its really long piercing tongue butthole. This is when the monsters finally start choreographing their attacks, choreographing them a little too much. I personally regard Lala Barina as one of the coolest monsters in the game, and that is solely based on design, mind you. The fight is not difficult in the slightest. It is here where we also realize that the developers are indeed Japanese. No other country could come up with this. Not even the British. Especially not the British. So let's just, euthanize this thing. Climbing to the treetops of the Scarlet Forest, we are met with a beautiful sight. And immediately going back down, because I forgot about something. We got word of a disturbance in the piece from one of our camps, so it's our job to go investigate it. So, what exactly are we looking for? Oh my god, what the hell is that? It's oddly cute? Kind of adorable? I'm buying a plushie? Huh? These are the Woodwoods, a primitive tribe of fursonas. They have been here as long as everyone else, and yet no one knows they exist. The Forbidden Lands is conveniently the only place they exist in. It's clear from our first encounter with these guys that they're not hostile. They're just incredibly fucking rude. Turns out the real disturbance in the piece was not the Woodwoods. It was the Woodwoods fetish. Oh my god, what is that thing? Okay, so let's sneak attack it, okay? We're gonna go up behind it and sneak attack. God, guys, come on, hey, what are you doing? Stop! Oh, okay, that's just weird at this point. You know what? I give up. Fuck it. Let it play. I'm gonna go home and play some Fortnite. Wait, what is he doing? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the stupidest monster I've ever seen. The Congalala is an interesting fight. You could say he's a little, maybe just a tiny bit of yeah. I don't know what Capcom was thinking when they decided to make his main attack farting on you. And the worst part is, this is a returning monster. And if this wasn't ridiculous enough already, he's got a normal fart, a poison fart, it will kill you instantly, and he's also got his own version of mustard gas, for if you're feeling very extra kinky. Why is everyone paralyzing me now? I don't want the rabies shot. You can't give me the rabies shot. I have personally taken it upon myself to make this monkey extinct by any means necessary. I don't care how much pain they feel. I don't care how many war crimes I commit. I will kill them all. I will not stop until their skulls are ready to burn earth. Heading to the treetops for real this time, we can make our way to the flooded areas. Or more accurately, the most beautiful areas the Scarlet Forest has to offer. And now, the first apex predator we encounter... Oh my god, is that a giant goldfish? This is just that one Photoshop goldfish. Sir, get back in your lake. Or better yet, chug a NyQuil. This is Duna. He likes long walks on the beach, long reels on the fishing line. I cast Tentacle Jig. Duna is a beautifully colored monster and a really interesting fight. Duna is a monster that captures the beauty and the dangers of the Scarlet Forest down to a T. He also comes armed with a veil of water to defend him against psychopaths like yourself. I think they designed Duna to make you feel bad for killing him, which in most cases might work. But they forgot to make Duna a fun fight, which he usually is fun, when I can actually see him. Dude takes up my entire screen. We did it, guys. We put Queso in Monster Hunter. Similar to the previous Apex Predator, Duna's first appearance is spent getting groped by Arkveld. I'm coming for you next video. Next time I'll let Nada throw that rock. Duna exists in the flooded areas of the Scarlet Forest exclusively, and hypothetically in a certain title update that's coming soon, he will be sharing his territory with another monster. As of now, Duna is only outclassed by one other monster, besides Tempered Arco, and this monster happened to be added just recently, a returning monster who has more variants than I have thumbs. It's every gamer's worst nightmare, a shower! Introducing Mizu, an aquatic fox dog with the ability to cast a bubble blight on you. Needless to say, the Monster Hunter community really struggled with this one. They're not exactly familiar with soap, but that's not all. Much like the monster itself, the bubbles also have variants, each of them color-coded to tell you what does what. The funny green friendship bubbles will heal you, the red ones will damage you, the blue flaming ones will set you on fire. Genuinely, how does that work? And finally, the secret yellow ones will crash your game to desktop. They don't actually exist, I just edited those. Mizu uses its soap to slither around the battlefield at impressive speeds. And if the soap touches you, you will also slide around at impressive speeds, to the detriment of your free will. Mizu's impressive speeds means that we can also counter him by calling in the police force, and drowning this dumb fox in financial debt by 1,000 speeding tickets.
Put him to cover! I'm gonna remove you! Stop resisting!
All these factors combined in with Mizu's aggressiveness means that this is an intense back and forth duel, all the way up until phase 2. Where he calls upon his secret gasoline storage, and proceeds to buff himself and every attack he has with stunning blue flames, which means that your back and forth duel became 5 minutes of you begging for death.
Stop resisting!
And you falling on your ass, like you have Parkinson's or something. Mizu is a beautiful fight, and you will spend every second of it calculating, predicting, and dodging, all the way until the very end. What I'm trying to say is, this fight is really fun.
Life blooms like a flower far away, all by the road, waiting for the one to find a way back home. Rain falls 1,000 times, no flights have come and go. You who once went by, where were we alone? I feel your sigh in the last blow of wind, the gift for the story of the last page.
I ran out of store space, sorry.